guys, it's Nancy here and I'm back with a massive lot of stuff on my desk, and this is what I'm going to be using to document my December. If you've watched my past videos this week, you know I'm a little bit like not sure whether I was going to do it or not. I had brought a couple of kits that were Christmas based, so I thought I probably should give it a go. And my project life I've still got a lot to catch up on that, so I don't necessarily want to do it how I did it last year, which was in page protectors. So I decided to do an album. I didn't want to go and buy another album. I showed you guys, pull this one out, this 4x4 one, but I've decided that that's going to be too small because, yeah, I have a tendency to overfill those albums. So when I was tidying up, I found this, and this is actually one that I started in 2011, and it was a postbound album, and I actually made all of the foundation pages, but I did the first page. This is when I was doing Journal Your Christmas, so I'd done the manifesto page and a picture of my Christmas tree. 2011 was a bit of a funny year for me as well, so yeah, it's never actually got used, but I have loads of foundation pages, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this album. I don't know. I seem to have like made a few numbers, slotted a couple of pictures in, but that's as far as it went. So I decided to go with an 8x8 size. I went to the caravan where I've got a few bits stored, and I had a couple of these albums, and these are the American Crafts D-ring ones, and this is an 8x8 again, but because it's ring bound it's got a lot more space for me to fill. I'm not overly keen on this pink, but I had two in pink. I think I picked them up cheap off eBay, so I'm sure I will decorate this at some point or do something. I'm not really sure at the moment. I kind of would like to get rid of this pink because I'm not kind of thinking of going on a pinky kind of colour. I know some people are doing kind of non-traditional colours. I don't think I'm going to be using pink, so I'll have to find a way to cover that. If anyone has any ideas of how they've covered the fabric bit before, then do let me know. I suppose I could always paint it, I don't know. Anyone got any ideas, you know, give me a shout out there. So this is the album. It's got some page protectors in. I put these ones in, which are some 4x6. I'm determined to use my fuse tool as well, so I can use different size ones in here as well. Probably do some page protector, some not. We'll kind of see. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm making it up as I go along. So that is the album that I'm going to use. This is a massive box of Christmas stash. Massive box. So I'm going to flick through that in a minute. Just in this box here, I have loads of Christmas wood veneers. Some of these are from a few years ago. Some of them, ones at the bottom, are the more recent ones I brought, which are the trees and stags and stuff. So I've just put all my wood veneer in one space because I don't really want to mix these wood veneer in with my other ones that I've got, so I'll keep them all in here. And I actually picked these ones, these little tubs up from Staples for like 20p the other day, so that's perfect. Also, when I was at the caravan, I had a little bit of a dig around and a sort out and found my crocodile, which I lost, but it was in a drawer. And I also found I had quite a few like embossing powders. I mean, these are kind of quite cheapy ones, and they are a little bit damp because they've been at the caravan. So I'm not sure how they're going to work, but I've got kind of like golds and silvers. Found a big pot of silver pearl, a big pot of evergreen. Even found my pokey tool that I had to buy when I was couldn't find my other one. Then I had some stickles that I found as well. So this is this rock candy, which I really like. I have dark blue, black diamond and silver, and then I also found the white opal liquid pearls. So I might try and give them a go because these are just kind of sitting neglected in full bottles to be used. Also in here I have my American Crafts roller stamp, the Christmas one as well. So I will be using that. And again, I've tried to just keep things in containers so I can easily kind of move them out. As you guys know, my scrapping space is quite restricted. I've just got like my desk here, which is about I think it's about 30 inches by 12, so it's kind of quite small. Yeah, so kind of put everything in containers so I can easily store it under the desk when I'm not using it. So this is, I've managed to fit everything in this box, and it's quite heavy. So I'm literally just gonna like run through it because I don't want to go into mass detail, but I thought I'd just give a share, and I've not picked a theme, I've just put all of my Christmas stuff that I like in here. So first up, I've just picked out those bits that Emma sent me in her rack, so that's those Christmas bits. I did go through and pick out some stamps. This is the Gossamer Blue Get Happy one. I really like this, and I used this in my Scottish album. So I'm just going to zoom in a tiny bit. So I used that one last year, and I really love this tree. I have the Merry Christmas die from Lawn Fawn. I have the Snowflakes from Lawn Fawn. I then have the Oh Snap one, and I have the alpaca one, which I've used for Christmas cards, but I've put those in there as well. I then put the waterfall sleeves, the fuse ones, because I thought I could probably use them somewhere in there. Okay, these are some really old Jelly Bean Soup journaling sprouts, and I think these came in I think these may have come in a Chamel kit, or I won them in a Chamel competition a while back. Like about 3 years. So they're good because again they are red, so I could possibly use those. Let's just get these out of the way. These are the glitter tapes. These aren't the adhesive glitter tapes, these are the American Crafts ones from a couple of years ago. So I picked out those colours. I'm going to pop those actually in here because, oh, and there's a bright pink as well. So, and I also found these bows which I got from Freckled Fawn, so put them in there. Okay, promise I'm going to try and whiz through. Oh, another set of stamps here. This is the Simon Says stamps one they had out in, I can't remember what it was, it's the Merry Christmas one. So I've got that one. I did get the Chamel Journey on Christmas kit, and I love her stamps. So these are the ones for this year, and I need to find last year's ones because I use them quite a bit, and I don't know where I put them, so they must be in my stash somewhere, so I need to hunt those out. But these are the two exclusive stamp sets for this year. She did have details on her blog about where to get them. So you've got the double layer letters, and then you have like this nice Christmas tree, this light bulb I really like. So yeah, got those. These are some die cuts left over from last year. I can't remember what the collection was, but I did use them in some of my Christmas ones, but got a few of those left, so they're still there. Some envelopes. These were odds I found in my stash. You also got these in the Chamel Christmas box, her 2 Christmas stamps, so these would be good for Christmas cards, and I could possibly colour him in as well. Okay, so much random in here. This came in a rack. I can't remember whose rack. I mean, I did have it so everyone's like racks put together. I mean, this was like last year sometime. Oh, I can't remember. That makes me sound really ungrateful. I'm not, I just can't remember. But these are Simple Stories pockets, and these are 2 3x4 and 1 4x6. And so I actually thought that I could use them in the album somewhere, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to go with these colours, so a little bit of turquoise, but the reds and the greens as well. So incorporate them somewhere. I might pop these two. I think these came from Stamping Up, those envelopes. This came on a craft magazine. These are festive decoupage. So there's a wooden tree, again this stag design, and some of that tissue paper for like decoupage. I may or may not use that, but thought I'd get that out. These are the Fitzgerald font that came in the Chamel Christmas box. Lovely red glitter. I have these ones also, which are journal, which are very similar, very, very similar. This has a chunkier glitter on, and I've used some of these up, but I have popped those in as well. I then have the Starlight numbers, which is what I will probably use for my numbers. I'm not sure if I'm going to go beyond Christmas or not. but these also have the gold stars as well. This is a pack of twine. Again, this came in a rack. I think it was from the same person who sent me those snap cards. And this is Winter Wonderland, My Mind's Eye twine. This is from 2012, but really like, again, these are the colours I think I'm, maybe not that one, but I think I definitely will use those. I've got some embellishment packs here. So this is the Pink Fresh die cut pack. Everyone's seen that. That's quite popular this year. This is the Juniper Berry one from Basic Grey. These are from Freckled Fawn. They're the epoxy stickers. Again, I picked those up this year. These are some brads that I must have picked up somewhere. This is the Yuletide from Pink Paisley, and this came in the Chanel Christmas box. A random Cath Kitson one. I think my friend Michelle sent me that. This is Cocoa Vanilla Studios, and this is 'Tis the Season, and this came in the Like Forever kit. I've never heard of Cocoa Vanilla Studio. It's an Australian company, I believe. So I picked those in there as well. Kind of like kept all my die cuts together. I have some little Christmas sequins. Of course, I want to do some sort of shaker pockets and things. Use my fuse. These came, and these two came in the Chanel Christmas box. Again, I had these in my stash from a Studio Calico kit. Some gold doilies, lots of mixed sequins, and some chunky resin stars in there as well. I have lots of sequins that are all here as well. These ones came in a Christmas one as well, in the Glad Tidings, so I'll probably dump those in there. Now I've got glitter everywhere. These are this from Freckled Fawn enamel stars in the greens. Yuletide like canvas stars from Pink Paisley. They came in the Like Forever. Cocoa Vanilla 'Tis the Season enamel dots. Chanel enamel stickers. Yuletide enamel stickers. Yuletide labels. The Chanel sticker set with that alpha as well. These are just some Freckled Fawn labels that I had in my stash. These came again in that same rack, and this is the Winter Wonderland decorative brads. I've got a few of those left. This is the Chanel ephemera pack, again sorted in the sizes, and these are like the foldies, which were like the old sassafras flowers. I think she's kind of done them after, so those are in there. I then have this, which was from last year's Chanel box, I believe, and this is the Remarks American Craft ones, and I've got a whole alpha on there I haven't touched. These are the Juniper Berry stickers as well. So that is all of that. I then have got 6x6 paper pads. So I've got the Chanel Christmas Magic, I've got the Pink Fresh Christmas Wishes, the Very Merry from American Crafts, the Magical from American Crafts, that was last year, and then the Juniper Berry Basic Grey as well. As I said, I had a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to take out all my 12x12s here and just chuck this stuff back in. I haven't put like inks and things in here because of course I'll just use my ones that I always have out. So this is the big stack of papers I've got. I've got some craft cardstock and some white cardstock. I also, from both the Chanel Christmas box and the Like Forever Christmas box, had some textured cardstock. One of them, there's a couple of wood grain. One which is this very lovely kind of like fleur-de-lis floral pattern, and then just a piece of plain white cardstock. I ended up, because I got two different Christmas kits, getting two lots of the Chanel vellum. It's not like, it is. If I just show you one level. It's a cream and white polka dot with gold stars on. I also have the Chanel gold foil one as well. And then for my recent haul, I put my Bella Boulevard acetates in here. Again, because I'm thinking I will use some of them in here. And there seems like a lot of stuff here, but I'm going to keep all of this stuff boxed together, and then I'm going to use it for my Scotland album, from my Scotland holiday I'm going on in February. because as I say, a lot of these colours and stuff will work. So I'm going to keep all this together for that. So in one way it's kind of like 2 albums, and for that I'm planning on using a snap album. So this is a piece of Hamley screen print paper, and this came in a Chamel Christmas box a couple of years ago, and I've loved it and I've never used it, and it's such a shame because it's just sitting in a box, so I actually want to get it in an album because it is beautiful. These are the basic grey papers, so there's the sticker sheet with the alphas on, and again these are just the ones that go with it, so I may use some of these just for embellishments. I may use some of these for scrapbooking, some 12x12 Christmas papers. And again, you can see these are kind of quite traditional colours. I love that wood grain one. I also have those Christmas grab bags that I'm going to be using to make some decorations as well. So there's lots of, I've got lots of Christmas stuff planned, I just need to find time to do it. So as you can see, these are kind of quite muted, which I love about Basic Grey. I love their very old Christmas collection that you just can't get anymore. There was a couple of shops that said they had it in stock and then I couldn't find it, but I decided I have enough Christmas stuff here. So as you can see, these are all kind of greens, but there is those turquoise throughout as well. I love that pink. Beautiful one. This one would work brilliant actually with that Pink Fresh Studio. That's from Basic Grey. This is then the cut aparts from them, and I just put that in there because I thought this would be good to punch and use small bits of, so I've just kept that front sheet in. I then put some, these pieces are the Stampin' Up! Last year's Christmas papers, and I've kept them in there. I really like these, so you can either use them as backgrounds or little cut aparts. So these are great, and they're actually great quality papers. I don't really use Stampin' Up! Papers, but they're really nice. I love that. So they're going to have to be cut out, of course, and used for embellishments. This green is beautiful. That red is also perfect. And then, of course, the exercising Santas. Love those. Then these are going into papers from both the Like Forever and the Chamel Christmas box. This is 7 paper Felix. These wood end ones, absolutely love this. You know I love wood grain, anything woods. Just love it. I think it's because I was having a thing, I can't think who I was talking to about the other day about it. I love the smell of wood, I love everything. My dad is a wood machinist by trade. So I do have like memories of my childhood of him smelling of wood and coming home smelling of wood and things. So yeah, I think that's maybe why I like it so much, but I love that paper. Then it's a brick, white brick on the background. But I don't even know if I want to cut that up. This is then another one from Felix, 7 paper. Interesting design, and then the back is in grey. That'll probably make some cool little cards. Again from Felix, this one. These don't have names. This is 012, that one's 09, this one's 05. So again, using that green, or there's a great grid to use. This is Chamel collection, and this is her first collection, I believe. And it's this, what is it called? Film strip. And I had that in the glitter papers as well. Pink Paisley Yuletide, again using that reds. This one she included in her Christmas box Chamel this year. This is a Pink Paisley Memorandum, and these labels are going to be perfect. So I can chop them up and use some of these colours if they work. If not, I can use them in my Project Life album. Again, another Yuletide card list, gift list, or this craft pattern. These numbers again, I'm probably not going to use those numbers. Maybe I could use them on a scrapbook page, but I'm not going to use that. And there's some polka dot. This is the cut apart from Yuletide. Again, they would make good little bits within my album. And this is the other cut apart sheet, which is fab. These are Deck the Halls from American Crafts. Again, using this light bulb, which is very similar to that Chamel stamp. Again, it's these kind of like colours I think I'm going to go with, maybe with a little bit black in. But I really like the grey mixed in. Again, more numbers, so there's lots of number choices, but also that grey. Now we are into the Like Forever kit. So this is the Cocoa Vanilla Studio. Very different tones. Probably not going to use too much of this in the album, to be honest. I love this little Santa. He's very nice. But probably won't use that. But these are great kind of neutrals. A lot of the background papers I did find Quite a few people were a bit like apprehensive about it. It's an interesting colour tone for a Christmas kit. It's not me, this is too peachy for Christmas. But I do like these, and again I can use these great as backgrounds. But I have just popped them in here because I said they are the Christmas collections. Again, these are not overly Christmassy. This one is a Christmas tree, or I think you could probably get away with just using that as a triangular design. Another polka dot from 'Tis the Season, Cocoa Vanilla. This one is a holly. This is little stars, love that, could definitely use that. And this one, which has got kind of like, looks like it's knitted. I think I'll use this side. Again, that's a green, that will work in with what I've got. These are then Yuletide Pink Paisley. So I love these. These are the colours I'm thinking more of going with, some more holly. This one. There is another one of these papers, so I got that in both collections. And then this is a Chamel one with the whole calendar, or this wood grain polka dot. So that is my kit. That is everything I pulled together. It is a really big kit. I know this is a long video, but I just wanted to put everything I had Christmassy together. I showed in my last video how I'm storing my washi tape now, so I can just easily grab those. And as I said, that is it. That is what I'm planning on using. I have no idea what my album is going to look like, if I'm going to do any prep beforehand, or anything at the moment. I've pulled my supplies and I have an album. That is where I'm at. I did also, in the Black Friday sales, of course it's not a big thing here in the UK, but I did pick up a selfie photo printer, and I got that for £45, which is a complete and utter bargain. I was lucky I had a voucher, and they also had it on one of their lightning deals on Amazon. So, and I'd recently signed up to Amazon Prime because of something that I watch on the video, Amazon Video. So I had that, which meant I got to kind of get the deal before other people. So I was really happy I snapped that up. That should be here Monday, so it'll be here in time to start this project. I need to get to know my fuse tool, and hopefully this can kind of create some kind of Christmas project. I really like how I did it last year and how it was within my main albums, but as you all know, I ended up with 4 albums last year, which is just ridiculous. I'm hoping to stick to 2 albums this year, and then I can get going. So alright guys, I'm going to stop rambling and then actually get on and be a bit creative. So thank you very much guys for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave it below. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's given love to my channel and entered my giveaway so far, which closes on the 1st. So thank you very much guys, and I will speak to you all again very, very soon. Bye!